2:53. You hear the track from DJ Unity. Kind of smooth and different. I'm underwater. No daughter. 4 sons. I'm number 1. Incomplete. The technique. Freestyle. I smile. October's here. And I'm here. Libra season. I rhyme for a reason. Every day I spit freestyles and I am the poetry. I am the E-R-I-C. Don't you know I float naturally? University of Maryland, College Park. Freestyles, I would make the mark. I would go ooh, ooh, across the campus. My crew was the ampus. Yes, miss, blow this, boo hiss, reminisce. What's this? WMUC, the radio station that really birthed the E. Freestyles all the time, you know, and I would rhyme with Black Moon and OC, yo, cannabis, we would rhyme all the time. I thought he was ill when he rhymed and battled LL Cool J. I was like, get him, homie, it's okay. Yeah, man, you know I am legendary. And I got the berries and them cranberries and blues. And you know I infuse all of the love and health in my body. That's right, of course, with God body. Stay humble all of the time. Freestyle rhymes, I'm excited with mine. I bring the chimes, I bring those bells, and I came through the oceans like Walker the whale. This Pisces North Node knows the whole code. Hope you are welcome inside my abode. My dome is at home. Third eye loves to just roam. I see right through you with the Scorpio rising. Don't you understand? Of course, my third eisen is wisen. I'm a Weisenheimer. Yeah, man, you know I'm a mountain climber. My Mars not in Capricorn, it's in Virgo B. But tonight we're breaking it down in Libra C. Just like Venus and Libra, the love and relationships. You won't believe the people that have it, boy. I will flip and trip and just break it on down. Having fun, being a clown, but I'm a serious man all the time. And a brother that spits in a rhyme. Yeah. Don't you know the Bahamian black Jew Moorish flow? Yes, son, I know who I is. I done been in this biz. See through it and all of the lies. I'm not surprised at all of these guys and gals deleting tweets and getting arrested. I predicted it. I'm invested in the truth. Yo, what's up? Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Oh, man, I wanted to do a new track and a new freestyle. Oh, man, Yankees are tied. It's 5-5. Maybe somebody can give me some updates because I'm turning off my technology. How you guys doing? Episode 253. I missed you. Hopefully you watched. Oh, my God. Wifey will be here in a minute. We got some mocktails. The kids are on fall break. Just a lot going on. Hope you guys are doing well in the chat. Hopefully people show up tonight. You know, I know my new regulars, I'm sure they will show up. And it is Libra season. I hope you did well with this Libra solar eclipse. Magical energy. It was so, I don't know, just that inner peace. I really did some amazing work. Shout out to Victoria Richardson, the Rapid Renegade. Great episode, but I worked with her, did a Psych K reading, and oh my goodness, mocktail for wifey.
Yay. Yay.
And
move out of the way.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, make space.
I gotta make room for my assistant. But let me finish telling you.
More. How are you?
Hello,
and Erin
hello.
Anderson.
Hi, Erin Anderson. Welcome.
New?
I think you may be new. Please share your big three.
Libra isn't all it's out. It's cracked out
well,
to be.
Well, we're gonna talk about it because I'm going to get back, but I'll just say real quick, it's interesting the people that have it. Diddy, Will Smith, Jada Smith, Beyonce, and there's some more. So yeah, if you know, you know. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to talk about Venus Libra. But anyway, Victoria Richardson, I did a Psyche reading with her on the Libra solar eclipse, and just really, I've done so much work, but you guys, you can always do more when it comes to reprogramming your subconscious mind, healing your inner child. You think you've done it and discovered and dug in? Well, let me tell you, for someone who's been really awakened and been doing work since the 90s, I did some new work, and I have found such a calm and more self-love and compassion and empathy for myself, just like Saturn and Pisces is asking all of us in the collective to do, but healing people, the wounds from relationships with friends, family, betrayal, all this stuff. And I feel good. So thank you to my friend, the rapper renegade Victoria. And make sure you go watch episode 252 with Elka McCartney. It is outstanding. She's a shaman, a wise woman, a reverend, a aura seer, and a spiritual teacher and drummer. She drums towards the end of the episode. So watch the whole episode. It is fantastic.
Guys, let me tell you, I still haven't gotten through the whole episode.
You should go bring my aura picture that she sent.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll bring it.
Yeah.
I'll go get it
In a minute.
But yeah, I haven't gotten through the whole episode, but I'm gonna tell you,
we saw her live. Yeah, we got to see her live,
and it was amazing. I was flying.
Blew us away energetically.
I left the vicinity.
Yeah.
Okay. And when we came back up to her, the first thing she said is, "You guys have big auras."
Yeah. And she's going to read her aura soon too. So she's such a sweet woman. She's in Washington, and it was so wild and so kismet because the day I did a little reading with her, one of my clients, I'm not going to say their name, but one of my clients knew her and did work with her about the aura. So it was just like that, the kind of like kismet, like things that were just so karmic and fated that went on for me this week. How did you guys do with the Libra solar eclipse? My love and prayers. I've checked on, I got to check on one more person. I'm going to email Irene Mack. Irene, if you're out there and you're watching, I hope you're okay. But I checked on Robin and Susan and Sarah and different clients and people that I work with and come to coffee talks down in North Carolina, and they're all doing well. But my heart and prayers go out to everybody. It is tragic. It is weird. There's some nefarious stuff going on, but we're not going to get into that. It's just about the healing, love, and prayers for everyone still missing and lost, and so many people, and people still floating in water. It's heartbreaking. And can our government step up and really do what they need to do? Please, please. Okay.
It's kind of like Katrina again. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, Earth Guardian Irene is okay. Earth Guardian Academy. Thank you.
Irene is here?
No, she must know Irene, and she said that Irene is okay.
Oh, really?
So thank you for letting us know.
Do you really know Irene, Earth Guardian, or are you Irene? The different alias and a different name. Oh my God.
Or maybe she's tapping into Irene's energy.
Ah, Earth Guardian. Are you guarding the Earth? Well, listen, Earth Guardian, and who was the other person?
Her home was safe, but so many she is helping. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, please share your big three, Earth Guardian and Erin Anderson. And welcome. Thank you so much for coming to episode 253 of my Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast. Tonight we're having mocktails. And because it's what? Even though it's Saturday and we're talking about.
She does know where they're friends.
Oh, good. Well, then
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here. And please tell her. I'm going to email her. I meant to email her today. I've just been so busy. But I've been sending healing energy and prayers her way, and she's always loved on this channel. So hopefully she told you about my show and my channel. Or
we've been talking about it. We don't watch the news.
Yeah.
And I almost was embarrassed because I didn't realize, I really didn't realize. You hear about hurricanes all the time, but I didn't realize how bad this was until after everything. And
and we've seen it on social media, but it's Very tragic, but better days are ahead. But understand Mercury is headed towards squaring that Pluto Capricorn. Same with Lilith and the Sun. So we still got a lot of stuff to deal with this energy, and we're going to be integrating the Libra solar eclipse for the 2 weeks after, and then 6 months after for the Libra full moon and Aries season. Okay.
So, Aaron Anderson said, "Are you answering question about having Libra and Venus?" Let me see.
Oh yes, I will be answering questions about that. I'm going to explain the energy. And
Did you already ask a question? Did I miss it?
No. She didn't.
Oh.
She's asking, will you?
No, this is Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron's
She's asking, will you?
He's a gentleman.
Oh, Aaron. Okay.
Aaron, I'm
What's
sorry.
up, Aaron? Yeah,
He always wants to tell me that I pronounce Aaron wrong.
No. I just thought it was Aaron. I didn't know it was Aaron. You know what it is? I say Aaron very clear because my son, I heard him saying that today, and it sounds like Aaron sound so similar. So you got to really strong, be like Aaron, right? Aaron Rodgers, Aaron. And if you guys, anybody out there knows Aaron Rodgers or Kyrie Irving, let them know they got to come on my podcast. Astrology and sports, I got it covered. If any of you guys can give me an update on the Yankees score, it's 5-5 in the bottom of the 7th or maybe the 8th inning. I just have everything off so to mess up my technology. But I want to know how my Yankees are doing. So put it in the chat if anybody's watching or whatever. I do greatly appreciate it. I am half Cro-Magnon man.
It's Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that like the pronunciation, Aaron?
No, it's a joke for Aaron Rodgers.
Okay,
I'm sport. I know. It's
God.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
He is truly a sports fanatic.
Yeah. But Aaron is pronounced Aaron.
I think
not Aaron.
You might know sports as well as you know astrology, and that's a lot. What do you think you know better? Do you know astrology better?
The astrology is catching up to the sports. Let's say that.
Okay.
I mean, I've been knowing sports since I was 6.
Yeah.
So I mean, but the astrology is catching up.
You haven't been downloaded astrology from the gods.
Well, you mean sports from the gods? Astrology I've been doing for millennia.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
so
as my friend Debbie Solaris said, I was in Lyra and Vega helping to form the zodiac belt and the constellations, which is why I learned it so quickly, you guys. And also,
it was crazy how quickly.
And then also here in many Earth experiences in ancient Kemet and Atlantis. So yeah, astrology is like it's in me, which is why I have my code and ethics. And this is why Coffee Talk, mini Coffee Talk event with Eric. This Friday, October 11th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 70 minutes, $11. I will be reading in private, I don't do this in public, the natal birth chart of Sean Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, P. Diddy, Puffy, okay? So he's the Virgo moon, Scorpio sun. But before Friday, will try to figure out the rising based on events and everything. Right now, my guess is either Aries, Taurus, or Virgo rising. Kind of leaning towards the Aries and Taurus, but we'll see. I'm going to break it down. But you want to come. If you can't make it live, pay the $11. It is going to be powerful and amazing. And it's not just about the drama and stuff. It's also teaching. Because when you hear about these famous people and these events, and I can show you things in transit, but you also get to learn astrology, the nuts and bolts. So you want to come to a coffee talk, meet my 11th house crew. You can pay at Cash App, $BigEAstro, or PayPal as a friend to my old business name, tailored2ucoaching@gmail.com. That's the number 2 and the letter U. You know how I do.
So,
go ahead.
Earth Guardian Academy, her name is Jen. And she is a Cancer.
Hi, Jen. What's your big 3? Cancer what?
She's a Cancer sun, a Leo rising, Cancer moon. And yes,
Cancer sun.
Anjanae shared your channel with us. Oh, yay. We haven't talked to Anjanae in a minute.
Oh, she was just here the other day.
Well, it was like a few weeks ago.
No, that was just last time we were live. She came on towards the end.
Oh, but she wasn't on your show.
No. She's going to be coming back on probably in November, Scorpio season. We'd like to kind of hook up around either Scorpio or Pisces seasons, since I'm a Scorpio rising and she's a Pisces, or sometimes Virgo. But go back and watch the episode. She came on this summer. Powerful. We did an episode where she explained and connected planets with plant medicine. It was amazing, super informative. Anjani is she's my spiritual sister, and she's a great friend. And she's got the same placements, I mean, like a ton as wifey. And they're not even the same age. She's Pisces, Mercury, Pisces, Sun, and Mercury in Pisces, Venus, Aquarius, Taurus rising, just like my wife. So it's really cool. And she's just a sweetheart of a woman and good people. So,
real quick, I wanted to say hello to Coco Locks.
What up, Coco Locks? What up? What up, Mama? How you doing, sis? Hopefully you'll be there Friday night. Coco, wait, Coco, tell these people how much fun we be having at Coffee Talk. All right.
And Earth Guardian Academy, she wants, or Jen, she wants to come to the event. And so, Jen, I was trying to look up earthguardianacademy.com, but it didn't go anywhere. So if there's a website, put it up there. I would love to learn more about that. That is intriguing.
Well, yes, Jen. Yeah. And just email me to book the Coffee Talk. Email me first, so that way I have your email to send the Zoom link. Because sometimes people will pay and don't give me the email. And I'm like, wait a minute, I got to give you the Zoom link, so you got to give me the email. But it's eric@bigeastrology.com. You see it back there on the wall. Let's tap it up a little.
We can see it.
No.
Tap it up
Just
that much.
tap it up a little. I like to see a little bit better.
I like to tap it down.
You like to tap it down?
I like to tap it down.
Okay, well, let's tap.
That's fine. Just
okay. But either way, because
move over.
Listen. She's about to be sent out the room, y'all. So anyway.
Aaron, he has Venus Libra in the 12th house.
Oh, you're Scorpio rising? Okay. We're going to talk about Venus. Okay, let me just address that. And we're going to start with Venus Libra. I just have one more announcement. The Libra birth chart sale, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, natal birth chart, solar return, or secondary progression. If you've already booked a birth chart with me, the solar return is explaining this year of life. It is so precise and detailed. You can see different emergencies, events, things with health, but it's focused on this year. So it's very important. The secondary progression may let you know that your soul has vibrated and moved on to being a Scorpio, Sagittarius, or an OG Capricorn. So either way, you could book it at eric@bigeastrology.com. Option one is the 40 to 50 minute custom video summary mini movie of your life. I call it the Big Shebang. It's normally $300. It's only $275. You get audio transit recording, videos of your planetary placements. I do the transit in the video. It's a mini movie with music and graphics of your placements. It's so much fun. Plus, you get a choice of either a free mini love chart or a mini hater chart, which is very informative and very helpful for $275. Huge savings, big deal, and you get something free. And if you want the free love or hater, you can gift it to a friend. That's okay. Or 65 minutes live via Zoom, videos of your planetary placements, live Q&A, normally $200, $175, plus you can get a free transit recording. So that's what I got for Libra, Sun, Moon, Risings. Venus, Libra. Are you guys ready? Let's talk about it. So before I get into the energy, I just want to answer Aaron's question. What's up, bro? And make sure you share your big three. So I'm assuming you're Scorpio rising. What's your sun and moon, Aaron? But Venus in Libra in the 12th house. The 12th house, just remember, and I may start a new series of like all the energies of planets in the 12th house. I mean, although I totally already have done that all, but I may do like a different twist on it and focus on specific things. Venus in the 12th house can be great writers for romance novels, for relationships, a relationship book, a relationship coach. You can write a fantasy novel, okay? Spiritual sci-fi, fantasy. Venus in the 12th house is great. Think of the 12th house as your bedroom. So when you have Venus there, Mira, Aaron, no eating in the bedroom. Chocolates, because you can get bingy and start eating and overindulge. Don't do it. Also, you could meet a wife or potential wife in a foreign land. Now, the only thing about the 12th house, just so you know, it's your hidden talent. So you can be a great negotiator, a great event planner, relationship coach, teacher, social worker, you can actually make money in foreign lands, import, export, trading goods. You could, because it's trining the fourth house, you could be a great interior designer or decorator as well. Or maybe you just like love designing or painting just bedrooms. But also with Venus and Libra, it is your hidden talents, but it also could be hidden enemies. Okay. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Risings, quite literally for the Scorpio rising, it can be a hidden enemy. So just be mindful of that. Doesn't mean anytime you meet a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, you got to put up a hex or something or just run away from them. But you just want to keep that third eye open because they could just switch up on you. And it's real. I've experienced it personally in my life. Okay. So just remember that. Let's talk about Venus and Libra. So I started off and I mentioned some of the people that have it. Diddy, Nas, Will Smith, Beyonce, Jada Smith. Kind of interesting. Dave Chappelle. Some of those people are rumored to be in some serious hot water and trouble. That's the low frequency of Venus Libra. I'm going to start there. Venus Libra on the low vibration, it's at home. Venus is at home in Taurus and Libra, exalted in Pisces, right? So that means it's in its fall in Virgo and it's debilitated or in its detriment, right, in Aries and Scorpio. I have it in Scorpio. It's not that bad at all. It's just very intense. I probably scared a lot of my girlfriends away when I was a young man because I was too intense. But that's okay. So Venus Libra, low vibrational energy, very narcissistic, selfish. They only want to get in contracts, negotiations, relationships, marriage, or business partnerships for their own self gain. Okay. They could be very, I don't even want to get into what they read out of Kim Porter's book talking about Diddy and Will and Jada Smith. Disgusting. But if you've read it, you know. And so, yeah, there's a darkness to the energy. And they can be very manipulative in relationships. But I like to talk about the high vibration because everybody on here, you guys are vibrating high. I can tell. I feel the love. So Venus and Libra at home, they are like aesthetically like mwah. They can paint, draw, design. They love harmonious and peaceful music. They can be great artists, interior designers, decorators. They can be actors, actresses, fashion models. But they really know, I guess you could say, kind of the art of the deal. They're great at shopping and being able to negotiate, but they have an eye for art that most people don't have in terms of the accessories and the fashion style and sense. But at the same time, with actual painting, designing, sculpting, art, drawing, designing, fashion designers for clothing, they can be really, really just like, wow, boom. Their color palette, all of that is off the charts. But they are focused on relation. They got to stay booed up. They want to be in a relationship 24/7, 365. And like I joke about the Libra sun sign, which we will be talking about next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, Libra rising, Libra sun, and the whole Libra energy with Miss Valeria Sophia is coming back live. And she's a Libra rising and Libra sun. We're going to get into it. She's really has a great perspective of the Venus energy because she's also a Taurus moon. So she's like the Venus, like young goddess. Really smart, young astrologer and really brilliant. So don't miss that this Thursday, October 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Me and Valeria Sophia really getting it up, but chopping it up with the Venus sun, Venus rising energy. Okay. So, but just remember, they can be also, I don't want to say emotionally needy, but it is kind of, because
what you're going to say.
Well, in a way, because remember, Libra is a masculine energy, so it's action orientated. So they're going to get their emotional needs met. That's why in the low vibration, it can tip over quickly to being narcissistic. But this is just where they could literally be pleasure bunnies, Venus Libra. They like the pleasure, but it is definitely action. Now, I joke with the Libra men sometimes. They can be the types of guys to iron their undershirts and their boxers, and their socks, which
Well, Aaron
most
says
guys
he's
don't do
been
that.
told many times that he has great taste.
Well, I bet you do, man. I bet you do. And not just that, you probably can throw good parties. You know how to make a music playlist. This is their expertise. They're great teachers, social workers, therapists, counselors, lawyers. Venus Libra could be the divorce lawyer extraordinaire. Now you have to see things through the whole chart, right? I got to look at your second, third, sixth, 10th house, all these things, right? But Venus, Libra, but just remember, since you got in the 12th house, man, you definitely want nice linens, get the organic cotton or linen. But you can really, your color palette, you're probably like, yeah, nah, my bedroom looks smooth.
Yeah, so Earth Guardian said great at decorating and good taste in food.
Really good. But not just the taste in food, they want the presentation. So their dining room table is going to be beautiful. They'll keep flowers, a basket of fruit, candles. They're going to have, all the garnishings on the plate. I know in the sense of that Venus energy, because she's a Taurus rising. She doesn't like to just make good food. She likes to put it on the plate, and it's very artistic. That is a Venus attribute. Whether it's Venus Taurus, Venus Libra, or Taurus Sun, Libra Sun, they want the food to be good, but it is about the presentation, because Venus is aesthetics, it's pleasure, it's beauty. And Venus and Libra, it is more focused on the connection of relationships, the marketplace, contracts, negotiations. Venus Taurus, it's more on bringing things into the physical reality. Okay.
So Lisa Brady is here.
What's up, mama? How you feeling? I guess you got the internet back up. That's good.
Yay.
I'm so happy.
And I'm assuming everything must be good. Let us know how you're doing, because I don't know.
Yeah, it hit Florida.
Yeah, I was going to say it hit Florida.
First,
I'm not exactly sure where it was in relation to you.
It hit her. She was out of power for a while. She was in Tampa.
That's right.
Yep.
And Coco Locks, really quick, she said that your coffee talk is, as Don Cornelius would say, a stone gas, honey.
A stone groove, baby. Yes, no, you're stone gas. I love that.
So much from the discussion. Thank you so much. And
thank you, Coco.
Really lovely
and I love every time you're there, and it is so much fun. And really, I appreciate my 11th house crew and just the exchange of energy and the exchange of knowledge. Because even though I am the guide and the teacher, I allow and welcome you guys to come and share your insights, knowledge, whether it's in astrology or in any aspect of life, because it's all an energy exchange, you guys, for real.
And that's the thing. This is truly about community. From day one, we've always wanted to build community, and you can't have community if all the communication is one-sided. It's so funny. I'm not a huge social media person, but they'll have these things on Instagram where you can be a part of somebody's little private group where they just keep sending you stuff, letting you know how they're doing, but there's no communication back. And I'm like, well, what's the purpose of that? I just need to have somebody just try and tell me over and over again all the fabulous stuff they're doing. That's kind of boring. I don't care, it's great for you. Let's talk about it. I want to ask a question. Anyways, Lisa says that figures, my ex has Pluto Libra conjunction in Libra, first house. I didn't know about those darker aspects. Thanks, Biggie.
Oh, yeah. He has Pluto conjunct what? Is it Libra sun? Is he a Libra sun?
Pluto Libra conjunction in Libra.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you're saying the Pluto
first house
and the sun, or is it just conjunct the ascendant? What is it conjunct? Because if it's the Pluto conjunct the Libra sun, adios mijo, yeah, that is definitely
and
on.
Her daughter has a lot of
on some narcissistic Libra stuff. Yeah, no, Libra's a great energy, but if it's conjunct Pluto or different things, it can be kind of whatever. So another thing about Venus Libra, they are very talented at shopping. They could be literally, you guys, personal shoppers. Venus Libra. You know what I mean? So if you walked into a mall, you're going to Bergdorf Goodman or, Saks or, all these places. My mother used to love to shop at these high-end places. Venus Libra, they would know how to match the purse, the shoes, the bag, make sure you have the Cartier watch and this and that. They really put things together in a harmonious, peaceful way. But they are good at negotiating. They don't like to pay full price. Okay, Venus Libra.
So Lisa said that her beach town is wrecked. Another hurricane, Milton, is headed right this way.
Wait. Didn't I tell you guys? Lisa, I said it on the show. I said the 5th or 6th and then again on the 11th. I've been on fire lately, y'all. I've been predicting since the Pisces lunar eclipse. I predicted the flooding in Eastern Europe, right? In Poland, the farmland. And then I predicted this stuff before it came to Atlanta, Florida, and North Carolina and Georgia. And then I told you guys on that podcast and on Astro Weather, I said you're going to have stuff coming around the 5th and 6th, and then again on the 11th. 2 more storms. Wow. When is this coming, Milton?
She's Pluto, Venus. She's just saying, wow, what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to skip because we're about to lose Aaron's comment. He said the problem with relationship with us is that we weigh things because we have a lot of options. Partners.
Well, that's the thing.
You have lots of partners. Does that mean you're like you're the cheaters?
No, he's saying he's got options. Well, so yes, and the thing is that this is my problem with Libra. Number one, my joke for the Libra sons, I got terms of endearment for everybody. But Libra is the judge, jury, prosecution, and defense in their own court of laws. So when you're dealing with Venus and Libra, they are kind of like the relationship is in their arena. So you have to play on a Venus Libra's terms. They set the rules, and this is the energy of Libra because it is a masculine energy, but Venus is a more feminine energy. So it's kind of a contradiction, like an oxymoron. And so what can happen is that they are going to weigh, am I having a better time with this person than this person? Am I more attracted to this person than this person? Can I get my way more with this person than that person? And so that's kind of not nice. Okay.
So Aaron said they just attract easier.
No. Totally attract.
Average, we look appealing to others. Okay, true. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming. See, he's the specialist. I'm just the sidekick.
She's not my Ed McMahon because he was not this pretty, but she is. We have to give you like a good name.
I don't know.
We'll think of something.
We'll figure it out.
So BigEAstrology and the Biggie and the Bombshell.
Oh, that's
nice. Or Biggie and the Beauty.
Biggie and the Beauty.
She's my beauty. So, but seriously though, that is the case because when Venus is in Libra, this is the key word that I haven't mentioned yet. So darn charming. The men and the women. They just know how to make you pull in and want them, but also want to converse with them. Libra, Venus, the best listeners in the relationship, they'll sit there and they'll listen to you for hours. They'll sit there and engage with you in their songs and whatever movie you like to watch, the rom-com, all of that. Okay, so
Aaron, are you doing this, man?
you gotta play on, player. But also, who was it that wanted to ask the question about Venus Libra? Was that Earth Guardian or someone else? It was somebody early. Or no, that was Aaron. That was Aaron asking the question.
So Aaron said, "I thought your wife has Venus in Libra."
No,
she has the vibe.
No, she's Venus Aquarius. Nope, she's just a Taurus rising. And so Taurus risings like to make everything aesthetically beautiful. And I mean, when she cooks, like not only is the food top notch, but aesthetically, like the way she, she places it the specific way on the plate. I would just like drop it on, you know what I mean? It's just like boom, boom. Oh, it has to be like this and that and da da da. My Venus.
I'm like that sometimes.
Sometimes.
And then other times I'm cooking for a house full of boys.
Yeah.
Just take the food and shut up.
Yeah, no. When she's entertaining.
Yes,
And
absolutely. It's very important to me.
And we'll be having some guests. My great friend Debbie Solaris will be coming to town.
Will be coming. I can't
soon.
wait to see her.
Yeah.
So figure out what I'm going to cook for her.
Yeah. She has to reschedule in terms of the date that we originally had talked about. So we'll figure that out after the show.
Okay.
But Venus Libra, you guys. My advice and my tip. You can do really well with the Venus Gemini, Venus Aquarius. You can also do well, not always with Venus Aries, maybe Venus Leo, Venus Sag, but you can also do well with a Venus Capricorn or Aquarius because Venus and Saturn are similar, and a Venus Cancer. Sometimes the squares, they can be a little irritant, but they're opportunities for growth. Okay, so just, keep an open mind to a Venus Cancer or Venus Cap. And remember, Venus is your love language, your receptive energy, right?
So Aaron says that his Venus is in the 12th house and it makes him low key but still charming. Aaron, do we need to get you a date? I feel like Aaron is on the prowl.
Yeah.
I think
we
need it.
Well, I think
all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Yeah, Aaron, maybe you let the ladies know that you're single and available. But no, seriously though, when it's in the 12th house, remember I told you,
no one knows his partner unless he tells them.
Well, yeah. See, now that's the thing though. You can make a lady feel like she's trapped or kept or hidden. And you don't always want to do that because a woman is going to check to see, is she meeting your friends? Do you have friends?
You a sneaky one, Aaron.
Do you have friends for a long time? You know what I mean? A woman wants to be kind of, she wants to meet the family. She met my family and friends.
We were in no way the typical. No, I was meeting his mama the first.
Well, the first time she came, she met my mom and my sister. That was kind of unique because my mother was in a facility because she had just had a bad accident and stuff. So she, went to the senior center and met my mom and met my sister. It was kind of crazy. Okay. But she did meet my friends before we got married. We had a big party.
Some of them even before the party, right?
Yeah, a couple.
I met a few of your friends. We were on the fast track. We were making things happen because we lived in Manhattan.
When you're bored in Manhattan, yeah. But she was in Colorado and Evergreen, yeah. But any other questions on Venus and Libra before we move on? And also, I just want to point out. Wait, let me point out something. Because right now, literally, Mercury, Lilith, and the Sun are in Libra. So this could be hitting your natal Venus. And the South Node is there till January 11th, 2025. So relationships can come up from the past. But more importantly, two things. This is the time to increase the values of the self-worth, the self-love. You've got to, especially Libra energies, but the entire collective, and just look in your chart, see what house your Libra's in, you guys. And that's where you've got to be. And Libra and, the air and fire is not normally introspective. This is where you've got to be introspective and really focus on the self-love, but also you got to cut off people that are energy vampires or people that are haters. Nobody should be talking bad about you or disrespecting you. And that's where Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any Libra placements. That South Node is saying you need to have a spiritual connection in a relationship or in a friendship or a business partnership. And if these people aren't really rocking with you like that, then I think you got to let them go.
Looks like another love
TKO. You got to cut them.
So Earth Guardian, Jen, she says she has Libra in her third house with Pluto there at 13 degrees.
So you are the Libra-Pluto generation. Your soul is here to learn life lessons through the lens of relationships, business partnerships, and marriages. A lot of Pluto Libras get married more than once. Sometimes they can make that one marriage work, but it can be really challenging. You'd have to see positive aspects in the chart. But for the most part, Pluto Libra, your soul is here. And it's not just the intimate dating or marriage relationships. It's with the parents, the siblings, the friends. Yours is in the third house. So there could be some transformative experiences with the younger siblings, your cousins and your neighbors, and the adult relationship with your mother. You may have to kind of transmute that and rebuild it, especially 26, 38, 50 years old. Okay. But Pluto conjunct, if your Pluto's conjunct Venus in Libra in the third house, you can experience sometimes some jealousy or envy from the younger sibling, cousins, even some haters on social media. Okay.
So we've had a bunch of people come in.
All right, what's up, y'all?
Diaz, how are you?
Hey, I knew my girl would be here.
Hola,
mommy. Hola, mommy.
And then we have Tara Tucci.
Tara Tucci?
Is Tara Tucci new?
She's new. Hi, Tara Tucci.
We need your big three.
Share your big three. Sun, Moon, Rising. Eric Taylor. Nice to meet you.
And Sports Kid is here. Hello, Cosmic Fam.
What up, Sports Kid?
And
how you feeling?
Let's see.
Are you guys enjoying the Scorpio Moon weekend?
And then Tara says she's a Libra rising. So what's your sun and moon, my darling?
Libra rising. Well, you make sure you come back Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking about Libra rising with Valeria Sophia.
And then earlier on, Lisa asked what your hater chart is.
Okay, so this is really great. So my hater chart, you guys, it's very helpful. I've really helped a lot of people with it. It's only $53. I'm breaking down the 6th, 11th, and 12th house, different aspects, looking at Mars, Pluto. I can see in the natal birth chart where you may face haters in your daily routine or your work with coworkers, bosses. I can see it with groups and organizations that you're a part of, friends, your social network in the 11th house, even the older sibling or the younger sibling in the 3rd house. And specifically, the 12th house is hidden enemies. So I do look at those 3 houses first. If there's any other indicators that you could have haters in the 3rd or the 10th or in the 8th, I will, definitely let you know. But those are the main 3 houses where we can see haters. The 12th house is the hidden enemies. We don't see them coming. So that sign, right? Like I was explaining for the Scorpio risings, Libra, the hidden enemy could quite literally be a Libra sun, moon, rising. So the hater chart is really dope. It's an audio chart reading. You receive an MP3 recording, and I just break it on down like however you want. And I also put in videos and just a full breakdown so you can understand and tell them, stop. I don't receive name of hate.
Oh, sorry.
I don't receive your hate. You know what I mean? So
they get over.
So you really know, and it's important, okay? So yeah, the hater chart's really good. Okay, does she share her big 3, my new friend?
So let's see. She is.
Oh, my back hurts.
Libra rising, Pisces sun, and Pisces.
She's a Pisces.
And a Gemini moon.
Oh, Gemini moon. Oh, go back and watch.
Millionaires don't follow astrology, she said.
Only billionaires do. Okay, but yes, go back and watch Virgo and a Gemini moon and Leo rising, my episode with the motivating beauty coach. That was episode 251 250 with Toy Taylor. Good game. It's an amazing episode, you guys. She's a Gemini moon. She does hair and makeup on movie sets. She does custom blend for you ladies out there that want makeup. She will do a custom blend. She's made some for my wife. She's amazing. And she's a personal development coach and just an amazing woman in Virgo. So go back and watch that episode with Toy Taylor. Good game, you guys. She's a Gemini moon. So.
She's one of my favorite. And you helped her early in her relationships. You helped her with multiple of her relationships.
Well, I helped her kind of not connect with someone. And then I helped her to really connect with her wife that she married. And so, she's a Virgo, wife's an Aries, so it wasn't a compatibility with the sun sign. So I did a synastry compatibility chart. And that's what you really want to do, you guys. If you're looking at a relationship, because what I do is break down how 2 people, their charts lay out together and how they communicate. And you're seeing the aspects, right? And so you may see that you've got an energy of your Mars hitting their natal moon or their midheaven, and you may hate it when they go and they work too late because you may feel abandoned. But I can see all this in the chart, so I help you really understand and where you can have compassion, grace, and mercy for one another. And any two people based on the birth chart can work in a relationship. You just need some teaching and guidance, and that's what BigEAstro provides for you. Okay. So definitely reach out and check out the website, bigeastrology.com. Oh, I also just want to say this while you guys are here. Please come Monday night. We're doing something new.
Oh my gosh.
I am
yes.
doing a world premiere of a recorded podcast episode 254 with Mr. Ryan Railsback. We will both be live in the chat Monday night, October 7th, 7 p.m. Eastern. The episode's almost 2 hours. So if you can't make it at 7, come a little bit later, but you don't want to miss it. Ryan is a Reiki master, a psychic. He is an MK Ultra experiencer. He went through a ton of childhood traumas and experiences that he's kind of brought up in the last few years from past life, regressions and just really tapping into his higher self. We talk about the entertainment industry. I mean, we go deep, and you can ask live questions. He'll come back for a live episode in December after his birthday, but this is going to be the recorded podcast premiering live Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be fun.
Okay, so just so you guys know, let me see. I gotta let's just see so that you can hear.
This is a psychic reading on Jared Leto.
So you guys know that guy? He always starts out, this is a psychic reading on, this is not judgment. He has some really great readings, guys. You guys are going to love him. He's
really big on Instagram, but he's also on YouTube, and it's RAYAN. Look at my community page. That's where I post sales, upcoming coffee talks, upcoming Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast. Monday night, episode 254, 7 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it, okay? And then 255 is Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? So
Aaron here, he's talking. So earlier he told us that he's never been in a committed relationship.
That's not nice.
In relationship doesn't factor in. I'm not sure what that
Something,
means.
whatever I was talking
about.
In
relationship doesn't Mars factor in?
Oh, Mars does factor in. Mars is brothers, boyfriends. For a man, it's our willpower and our sex drive. So Mars is very important for a man. And for a woman, it's who she may be attracted to, but it's also brothers and boyfriends. It's our willpower drive, the soldier, warrior, general. It's procedure, surgeries. It cuts, separates, and divides. Mars is a very powerful planet. It's exalted in Capricorn and home in Aries and Scorpio. So we're going to get to it in a few minutes. In Libra, it's debilitated, same as in Taurus. Michael Jackson had it in Taurus. When you have Mars in Taurus, you got to move your body, right? When Mars is in Libra, just stay tuned. I'll get to that in 2 minutes.
So, Aaron, what's the deal? How come you haven't?
Well, but also, really, he still hasn't shared his sun and moon.
Yeah, he needs to share that.
Share your big three.
I need to know what I'm working with here.
Yeah, we can give you some relationship advice.
What am I working with, Aaron? What I've come to realize through attracting many people is that I like someone with intellectual intelligence.
Yes.
Well, there's many types of intelligence and there's many types of people. You've had to have run into some smart folks. Has everybody run into dumb?
And if you're not meeting that caliber, you have to change your vibration and frequency and also change the places where you go looking for these ladies, okay? And that's the key, you guys. I think, honestly, we attracted each other because we were also taking time off and being introspective. I put in a lot of work before I met her and really had to, and I'm going to be real, I'm going to be honest. I had to say, yes, I could date this woman, but she's not really my wife and what I want. So I had to just, kind of draw back and was staying, like, just totally be like, no, I'm not going to date her just because she's into me. Sometimes just because you can catch a fish doesn't mean you should catch it, cook it, and eat it. Sometimes you gotta, when you fishers go fishing, sometimes we put the fish back in the water. It's a small fish, or it's not the fish we intended. So we got to put it back, let it stay alive. Well, sometimes as men, we have to do that with women. And it's about being honest with yourself. And I had to do that. I had to kind of cut it off and shut it down. And I was glad I did, because I really had to get more emotionally mature and even disciplined, right? I have Saturn in the 7th house in relationships. So I didn't get married to 37 years old.
And I think that obviously what he's saying can apply to women. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just always the one who takes it to more of the spiritual side of things, is getting involved with people. We intertwine our energies and our spirit, and you don't need those types of entanglements because they're confusing. It's confusing. And so, and when you get confused, you end up not being able to find the right person. Jen Diaz says, Scorpio moons have been pretty intense for me these past few months.
Well, yeah, and you'd have to tell me your big three again, Jen, or what house your Scorpio's in. But remember, for all Scorpio sun signs right now, when the moon's in Scorpio, it is a good time to do intermittent fasting, right? The chrysalis, Christed oil, comes down from the crown chakra down to the root and solar plexus, and it's a time for the 60 hours, 2.5 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until 8 p.m. Eastern, to regenerate your cells. You need to abstain from cursing, sex, drugs, alcohol, especially the meat. Intermittent fasting, definitely juicing, fruit, vegetables, high frequency stuff. And it's a great time for Scorpio. And this is for any of you guys, starting Sunday, Monday, and part of Tuesday. Sagittarius sun signs. When the moon's in Sagittarius, you want to do the same thing. So once a month, you have that opportunity for those 60 hours to kind of recalibrate and reset your body, which is really good for your health. Okay. In America, we don't do it enough. We need to do intermittent fasting. We need to eat with the circadian rhythms of the sun. And at least 3 times a year, we should do a real parasite cleanse. Most of the free world, most of the world, even in small countries, even in a lot of indigenous cultures, they do parasite cleanses. And Americans have got to start to get up on it, doggone it, because no country is really poisoned the way we are with the toxins. Okay.
Yeah.
So really tap into that. Okay.
On a totally different note, my girlfriend was over earlier, Amanda, and she shared with me this app called Sun. It's like a solar flare app. I just pull it up. But anyway, it vibrates whenever there's a solar flare or some sort of
and they've been
activity.
crazy
And
lately.
I'll tell you, since sitting here, it's gone off like 4 or 5 times. And so
Well,
there's a lot going on.
Just the other day, you guys, we had the largest X-class solar flare that was a 9. Okay, and so what's happening?
Space Weather Live.
Okay, let me explain it. What's happening? It's upgrading Gaia, Mother Earth, and our cells and our DNA in our body, right? Bringing on a lot of our clairaudience, clairsentience, all the clairs, our psychic gifts. And we have to integrate this energy. And a lot of ways that can help to do it is drinking a lot of water, cleansing what you eat, intermittent fasting, but also grounding and earthing in nature, right? Get in nature with the trees, the sentient beings, and bring in this cosmic wisdom. And so it also is creating more chaos with the darkness and bringing more war and just all the debauchery and stuff that's going on that you're seeing. But remember, I've been saying this for months and over a year now. Pluto Capricorn is the final cleanup till November 19th at the 29th degree, right? And that's actually hitting Diddy's Mars at 29 degrees. So that's why a lot of that stuff's been activated as well, in terms of what he's dealing with. Okay. So, I just want you to really understand that all this energy is for our highest and greatest good, but it doesn't mean it can't hurt. It can't be wonky and uncomfortable. And when you're switching ages, going from the Piscean age to the age of Aquarius, that's an uncomfortable roller coaster, bumpy ride. It's not like Free Fall, A Great Adventure in the late 80s when that first came out. It's like one of those roller coasters that's like stopping and going, and you're like, whoa, can I get off this thing? And it's like, no, you're trapped. It's bumpy. And so all this energy can start to be really integrated in 2027 with the human design prophecy when we leave the solar plexus and vibrate as a collective from the heart chakra, right? Gratitude, joy, love, and authenticity by far is the highest, the 4 highest frequencies. And so in 2027, you're going to start to see us get out of this dirty, yucky muck, and things are going to get more better. Okay. I'm not saying we still can't vibrate high and do and experience great things right now, but come on, you see the world every day, what's going on. The thing is, you have to be intentional. Spiritual discipline, Saturn and Pisces, at least 15 to 30 minutes a day, put in the work, no days off. It's been go time. We're already in World War III. That's spiritual warfare. That started in the 50s, 60s, well, probably in the 1600s. Let's keep it real. But I'm just saying it's definitely more noticeable in modern times. But what you have to do is you kind of have to ignore the 3D. As I say in Astro Weather, you've heard me the last couple of Astro Weathers, the 3D is 3Ding. And it's mucho loco cabeza, no bueno. Ignore it. You've got to focus on the positivity, right? It doesn't matter what's happening with the entertainers. It doesn't matter what's happening with the politics. It doesn't matter who wins. It's not going to change your life that much. It really isn't. And honestly, they're on the same team. So just pay attention and activate the third eye and really have spiritual discernment, because you've got to focus on your family, right? Lisa Brady and I talked about that in a podcast, the Grand Cardinal Cross. What I tell you, Mars Cancer, focus on, I said, getting the sandbags, right? Getting the things to protect your home and your family and your children, right? Venus, Scorpio, those relations, and that's the grand water triangle was a part of it. But the Libra South Node, Sun, Moon, Lilith, Mercury, you've got to, and it was at the Libra Aquarius Deacon. You got to find your tribe of people that you can build with. Aries North Node, you've got to initiate. You get the tribe together. You be brave and courageous. And then Ceres, Goddess of Harvest and Capricorn, you got to build sustainability for food. Grow something. Even if you live in an apartment, start with basil, thyme, rosemary. Grow something that's going to benefit you and help you. You can even grow potatoes in your apartment. Okay? Yes, you can.
So
we're going to get to Mars and Libra in shortly. Go ahead.
We've got Sports Kid here talking to us in Earth Guardian Academy.
All right, what they saying?
Minimal things, but
that's all right.
there's a lot of activity in it.
Nothing's
okay.
nothing's minimal to me.
I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, it's kind of not
okay
for me to read. Let's see. So Lisa said, you said it, protect our homes.
Yeah.
Yes. And protecting your homes obviously means something different. You're in the middle of some major stuff happening, but for people like,
but I even said, put things up on your windows and get sandbags. I even said that detail. I said that, right?
And it could be as simple as, let's weather strip things. Let's make sure
the windows and the roof is good.
Make sure we have extra food and
water,
we have extra supplies and just toilet paper and just different things. So that means different things to different people. But I do think that everybody should spending a little bit of time doing some things. And then also let's keep in mind, when we vibrate at a different frequency, your experience can be very different than the person next door.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really important to understand. We're dealing with energies and dimensions here. Aaron is saying, what's wrong with wanting a partner that fits your ideal life partner? Initially, the attraction is there, but something happens to the connection.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. Trust me. There was, it was very hard before I met my wife.
Venus trine Uranus.
Yeah. And before I met my wife, it was very challenging. The adult relationships that turned into breakups. I had a girlfriend. She did nothing wrong. She was a great woman and a sweetheart. She just wasn't my wife. And we were together for a year. It was a challenging and tough breakup, but I had to Aries. I had to initiate and be brave and courageous, but to be honest, as a man, I didn't want to waste her time as a woman, but I also didn't want to waste my time, because when you're with the wrong person that you're not supposed to be with, you're blocking your own blessings. You can't find that new person or the right person if you're just kind of wasting time, hanging out, chilling, kind of going through the motions with somebody. And this is for male or female. I'm speaking from the male perspective, but I had to end that relationship. And I was so thankful, because I knew it was going to hurt. It sucked, but I had to be brave and courageous and just end it. And I did. And then I'm telling you, and then before I knew it, boom, 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 a couple of years later, I found her. You know what I mean? And then the same thing happened with the relationship before her. I had to end it. And it was, it was tough. But, you know inside, trust your intuition, look at your true Black Moon Lilith, go to astro.com and miscellaneous. I'm putting this in my astrology book, miscellaneous H13. That's the true Black Moon Lilith. It's more authentic to the energy of the divine, the dark feminine, pheromones, hormones, but it's your gut instinct, your root chakra, pre-verbal, pre-rational energy. Listen to that. Trust that. When you get those goosebumps, that's downloads from God source energy.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I gotta put that
Rose
fan on.
Jefferson is with
Hey
us.
Rose, how you feeling, my friend?
Rose, how are you, my friend?
So, let's I think it's time. Let's get into Mars in Libra. Okay, so let's first break down the Mars energy. I explained it earlier. Mars is, that's good enough. You don't have to put it on full blast. Mars, just turn it.
You know what?
Okay.
Leave me alone.
But Mars,
I know what I'm doing.
Mars is action, willpower, sex drive. It's our get up and go. Mars takes the orders from the sun. So if the sun says, go get me a kite or a big piece of chicken or, a new home, Mars would be like, okay, boss, I'll go get it. And we'll go out there. It's logistics. It's problem solving, right? It's our energy, our action. It's the warrior, the soldier, the general, fights, arguments. It's war. It's a weapon. It's property and land, right? It can be the knife, the gun. It can have you on the run. Verbally, the Mars can make you attack and prove that I'm number one on the MIC. I spit the poetry, easily, naturally. That's the E. So Mars is also, it's brothers and boyfriends, okay? But remember, it is the surgery, the blood procedures. So when you have Mars in Libra, remember I told you, exalted in Capricorn and home in Aries and Scorpio. So in Libra, it's debilitated and it's detriment. So it doesn't like being there. What happens? Well, I'll tell you some people that have it. Eminem, Future. The videos down below in the description. Watch them. I always link what I'm talking about in my videos. Libra Venus is down there, and I put Libra Venus on my homepage. Watch that. And then Mars Libra. But Mars in Libra also, you can really get into extremely passive aggressive behavior. It can be someone that will fight for social justice. Mars in Libra is, someone who can be very aggressive sometimes in relationships. Mars in Libra also can be very aggressive in sales and marketing and advertising in the marketplace. It can be the defense attorney. Mars in Libra could be, it also could be the prosecutor. Mars in Libra is, when we had those big protests, right? George Floyd, all that, Mars in Libra will be there. Like, oh, we're going to fight for our rights. And we won't give up our farms. In Amsterdam, the Dutch, you can't have my farm. I won't let you have it. No, this is not right. I grow as I want to. Mars in Libra. Okay. So, but it can be.
a little Indian there. Did you have some Indian in you?
No, Mars in Libra would be more like this if I was doing Indian. She doesn't really know. She says what she says, but she can't really determine how I do my accents. Okay? Mars, this is more New Delhi. Mars in Libra, New Delhi. She doesn't know Rahu Ketu. She should not be talking. Okay, a wife should know her place, right? Come on, let's get back to the old world ways of things. You sit here and I don't have more drink. Bring me more drink, woman. Right? Come on, let's go, woman. Get me more drink. So that's Mars in Libra. But so you see how. Okay, this is why I told you I worked on House of Bugging Saturday Night Live, and I auditioned. I was supposed to make it on In Living Color, but they canceled the show. But I can just morph and flip it the characters.
And now they're canceling The Simpsons.
No, it's a reset.
A reset. I'm sorry.
Hence what they did, right? The reset, like we're going through a global reset.
I know.
That was kind of wild. The Simpsons. See, I guess the creators of The Simpsons are like Freemasons, so that's why they always predict things because everything's pre-planned. Just ignore it. I mean, don't ignore it because they're always right. I mean, they predicted 9/11. They predicted everything. They predicted Trump. That's crazy. They predicted Trump, the escalator. They had it on the episode. Like, it's crazy. Pay attention to The Simpsons. You know, they put things in movies and cartoons, you guys, all the time. Even they just had another a toxic spill in Ohio, and it was in a movie. It's crazy. Ohio gets hit with anything and everything. Prayers to Ohio. Oh my gosh.
We might need to move.
Yeah,
Possible.
listen.
Is it possible?
There's some states where people live. You go through such extremes that I don't know how people stay there. I'm sorry.
But then they'll say that about us. How do we stay in
Well,
this
we
heat?
deal with extreme heat, but we don't have extreme weather. There's
And
no
you know what?
natural
I'm gonna tell
disasters.
you, I
And the
really
heat is
think
not as
that-
bad as they say.
I think it's kind of bogus because I've been talking to a lot of folks out here, and none of us feel like it's as hot this summer as it was last summer. So I think they're just telling us this to help us stay in this like panic mode. Oh, it's so hot, we're dying. No, it's whatever.
It's hot though.
It is hot, a
But
little
that's if
bit,
you have
but,
air
you know,
conditioning. Now, if we didn't have air conditioning,
oh my gosh, like
then it would be dangerous. Then we'd be on our way to California, going in the ocean and hoping we could dodge an earthquake. But you couldn't pay me to live in California. This is the year of the dragon, which is the opposite of California, which is the year of the dog. So if California doesn't fall in the ocean this year, it's going to happen in 12 years, 2036. Okay. So you got time. If you make it through this year, you got to get out of there for 2036, please. So Mars and Libra also can be the social activist. You know, when you think about the men, Mars and Libra, because it's the male energy, right? And that archetype, this is where that passive aggressive nature can come in, where they kind of like, you know, hey, you know, let's go out on a date, but but you know, I don't want to plan it. Can you plan it? Or, you know, like, you know, just it can be because Mars, think about Mars. If it's the soldier and warrior, Libra is all about peace, harmony, beauty, and relationships. So Mars and Libra, it's a contradictory energy. So it doesn't really, it can have some issues in relationships where it can be controlling, very argumentative. Mars and Libra, but I'll tell you this, the way that they can haggle and negotiate in business meetings and for deals and contracts, because we always have to look at the positive of the energy, that's where they excel. Mars and Libra in the marketplace is going to get the best deal. Mars and Libra is going to be logistically know how to plan and strategize any event, any group meeting, any coordinating anything with groups and relationships, you know, the contracts, that's what collective bargaining agreements, that's where, you know, they were probably there and said to the longshoremen, Mars and Libra, somebody was there and was like, listen, America's about to fall apart. We're about to have an election. Get this deal done. We'll finish negotiating. And we're only on strike for 3 days. The longshoremen. And there's some wild reasons behind the strike that, you know, I can't talk about on air, but they were hearing some sounds in those containers. If you know, you know. So there's just a lot going on. You know what I mean? But so that's the Mars and Libra energy. Any questions about it? Do any of you guys have Mars and Libra? And you can also ask me any questions about the current energy as well. What's going on? Because if natally you have Mars and Libra and Mercury, Lilith, and the Sun are there, it can really kind of bring up in the South Node, it can bring up old arguments with family and friends or wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband from the past. And right now, if you have Mars and Libra, it could be squaring the Mars and Cancer transit, which goes to April 2025. It will dance into Leo from December to February. Un poquito, 24, 25, un poquito. Oh my God. So I just want to say, before Election Day, too, October 29th, I've got Lloyd Strayhorn coming back on live. We're going to look at the numerology of Election Day, of Kamala, of Trump. You can also vote for Eric Taylor for president. You know, I may get on CNN. If we can get 100 people to vote for me, I may show up, me and Jill Stein, which would be kind of cool. Because I think I might just vote for myself this year. But, you know, it's one of those things where, like, seriously, that's going to be an episode you don't want to miss. October 29th, Lloyd Strayhorn. I believe it's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern. So really, really excited about that. And I'll be on his show to start the year to talk about 2025 and 2026, January 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern on Numbers and You, live with Lloyd.
Woo! All right.
And she'll be back on his show in February.
Yes, I'm looking forward to
Okay.
it. And
So questions, comments? Whoa.
What's that? Oh, sorry. We gotta get that up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, she's trying to hurt me.
It's okay.
This is why I tell you, she did go get me drink, woman. What are you doing? You break my leg. I have an empty drink and she hurt me.
I know, but what kind of drink do you want?
I don't know. Something to. This is empathy. I'm joking. Go ahead. Read the comments.
There's not too much.
Any questions, you guys? Anything going on? You can ask about your own chart. We're just here to have some fun. Any of the new people?
So sports kids.
What up, sports kid?
I have the transiting Mars conjunct my North Node in my first house.
Did any of you guys give me a Yankee score update? I mean, you check it for me, Yankees. I mean, come on, y'all. You got to help a brother out.
She's had the Mars conjunct her North Node in her first house.
Mars and what in the first house?
I have the transiting Mars conjunct my North Node in the first house.
Whoa, okay.
It takes a little bit
Cancer.
of time here. What are we doing?
Listen.
Biggie, you're so crazy. That's what Coco Lux said. Yes, it is.
That is true, Coco Lux. And sometimes I like to drink a little hot cocoa, but it may hurt the tummy. So
are we going? Did I
that was
hear some Cosby?
No, that was Bangladesh moving into the Cosby house.
Oh, okay.
The hot cocoa, and then sometimes you got to have a little spice in the drink because I don't want to drink the hot cocoa without a little bit of bourbon. Because Camille took a nap, and then the young lady wanted to stay over, and then we had the fireplace, and then she took a nap, and I don't know what happened. Wasn't my fault. So
you've gotten a request from Lisa to do a Jamaican accent.
Lord have mercy, girl. Listen, just because you're going upon a plane and you want to talk to your Jamaican boy, don't mean I have to go on there and perform for you. You know? Rascals. You say, come on, the white girl going to Jamaica. Oh my God. Oh, I want to smoke a blunt with a Rasta. Come on now. Yeah, man. You see, easy, girl. You have to slow down. You come to Jamaica and you get a mango and some Jamaican rum. You say, come on, girl, It's a Rasta
The Yankees
style.
are 6'5".
Yes, so they won. It's over, right?
I don't know. Sports Kid just let us know.
6-5, is it over? They won? I think they won.
And I think Lisa liked your thing. And Jen Diaz thought it was pretty funny.
Thank you, Jen. So listen, so what happens is when the Mars is hitting your natal North Node in Cancer, you could definitely receive some attacks to your IM energy. People can be talking smack to you. You can have some self-doubt. Okay, so try to stay positive and don't lead with emotions. Okay, do not lead with emotions, and you're gonna feel you may be at a point where you're gonna be like, I don't want anybody, don't touch me. Just don't I don't want you touching me. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my ear. Like you may feel very irritable. Okay, but on the positive, this is where you can get into a new exercise program, and you are like doing Taekwondo and Tai Chi and your Bikram yoga, and you're playing some beach volleyball. I don't know if you live in the South or the West, or you're getting ready for winter. You could, do some kickboxing after work, and you go into the gym 3 days a week. Best days to work out: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Capiche? Don't work out on Monday or Friday. Monday is the moon day. Friday is Venus day. That's a waste of your body and your energy. You don't have the energy. Go with that. You can even work out on a Sunday with the sun. Wednesday, I would do jump rope, breath work, and walking. But Tuesday, upper body, arms, Mars. Thursday, hips and thighs, lower body. Saturday, Saturn, the whole bones, lineage, DNA, lifting all the machines. You got it? And spiritual discipline. So you pray first, then you work out on Saturday.
Absolutely. And we have to make sure again that prayer life is a daily routine life.
It has to be. I don't care if you do it in the morning, afternoon, night, or all three, or twice a day. Please get it in. It's worth it. And take advantage of these guys. They're here to help us. They're not just here for the smart TV, the cell phone, the computer, right? Shout out to North Carolina, right? All this lithium and the quartz. You notice what's going on there? And Elon owns one of the companies. Pay attention.
Oh, my girl, Sia Anna Ari Kafferman Amen is here.
Have they been here before?
Yes, Sia Anna Ari.
Okay, Sia Anna Ari. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Please share your big three.
I can't say Kaffer.
That's all right.
The
Just
very
call
last part of your name,
just
girl,
say Sia.
is throwing me off.
Sia. Just say Sia.
Well, and then
share your big three again, Sia, so I can remember.
Yes, and Lisa was surprised she didn't know you had all those skills. Girl, that's just the beginning, trust me.
Oh, Lisa,
we
please.
could go on and on. We could do old men. We could do young. We could do like from all over the world.
I could literally morph into anybody or anything at any time. It's actually not that hard for me.
Yeah.
That's a little mixture of old man and also, do you remember HBO Tales from the Crypt?
Yes.
That was like a mixture of that, yeah. Oh, I used to do that. Oh my gosh. I can, she'll tell you, I do. But see, I do it on promptu.
We laugh all the time.
Yeah,
and so, laughter is one of the best medicines.
I do African voices.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Bam on the Bible. Do the bum on the Bible. No, you can't do that one. Oh, God, that was so...
Oh my God! I did Bam out of Bayou from the Miami Heat. Talk about battling LeBron James.
LeBron James. Oh God. Oh. You'll remember me. Her son. Sia Anna Ari. Her son is Aries Moon. I'm sorry. Her sun is Aries, Moon in Cancer, rising Taurus.
Rising Taurus, Aries Sun in the 12th, and Taurus, right? Cancer Moon in the 3rd. Okay, yeah. I wonder what you do for work. That Cancer Moon in the 3rd house, you could be really, really good in childcare or teaching or even real estate or banking. You know what I mean? Some things like that. So I'd be kind of curious. But the sun in the 12th house, probably, and the sun and moon are squared. Probably not. Your parents probably didn't stay together, right? Again, when they're divorced. Probably so. The relationship with dad could be dissolved too.
Lisa's just saying that she's commenting on my laugh when you make me laugh. That is pure love right there. I'm telling you, I want everybody to find a partner that makes them laugh the way this man makes me laugh.
Listen, Lisa, loud girl, going in a plane because you love the ganja. Don't. What? Huh? What? You're not smoking? What you come on a plane for? If you not come up on here and you want to get down in the gritty and you have banana leaf? Huh? What, you want to go, you come in Jamaica because you listen to Shaggy and Shabba Ranks? You say, no Shabba, but more like Bob. More chill and irie, you understand,
She says she doesn't smoke.
We're not always talking about smoking the weed. Let me stop. I'm joking. But anyway, so go ahead and read.
She goes for Aki and saltfish.
Yeah. Okay. No comment. Anyway, so
the Rasta.
Any other questions or comments before we go? We're just having fun. Thank you so much, you guys. But listen, I want to say this. Prayers for anybody. I don't know where this new hurricane or storm may be brewing. I did tune in and my prediction was that you may have one kind of going that southeast again and another come more in the Texas, Louisiana, Houston way. But I was downloading the 5th and 6th and then again around the 11th, 12th. So just be smart, be wise, be careful. If you can get generators, whatever it is, rice, beans, candles, flashlights, I just think, unfortunately, at this time, they play so many games with the weather, with the cloud seeding and HAARP.
This isn't all natural, guys.
It's not all
I'm
natural.
sorry.
Okay, so we have to have the spiritual discernment, but it just also means, I don't care what state you're in, Hawaii, Alaska, if you can see Russia in your backyard, no matter what, you got to be prepared. You got to be ready, like Teddy and Freddie, Kruger and Riley. Oh, I be one of those guys like Wile E. Coyote that uses the third eye. More than Bugs Bunny, the road runner will fly. Never stay high, but I be on high because I elevate in the sky using the third eye. Okay? So just remember, it's important. Now, Libra season, we are getting prepared for, is initiating autumn. But they call it, what is that, when they boot up, cuffing season, or whatever they call it?
What? Cupping season.
Yeah, when people get booed up. It's just, you don't know the slang.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't reference it.
Boot up. All I can start thinking about is that song, Boot Up.
I know. But so, this is that time for relationships. And, because winter's coming and you want to be hugged up with somebody that gets cold. So also, please, 2 things. Do not give your kids all that junk and candy.
Please, can we stop?
It is so bad. The dyes and the poisons, the toxins, it is causing the HDAD. It's affecting them. You've got to also do the parasite cleanses for your kids. And please keep an eye on your kids. We had an experience, I don't want to get into too much detail, but our son and a friend, just a woman driving around in the street, and just keeping an eye on the kids. Like, you have got to, even if you allow your kids some freedom, you have got to speak to them and prepare them so that they, our son, he's got discernment, but our son's friend, there was none. Okay, so you just have to you have to be intentional with your boys, your girls, and let them know this is what you do. This is what you don't do. You never do this. You always do that. You have to be vigilant in it. Maniacal, maniacal, intentional.
Yeah, no,
you have to prepare them. Yeah.
Where a woman approached them on the street in her car, and the one friend actually handed his phone over to this woman, and she called me, and or I guess the boy was actually calling me, and she took the phone and started talking to me, and she said something about that she almost hit them with her car, and they were playing in the street, and I was like, what? It didn't sound like them, and I immediately got him, and I began, getting into my car to go over to where they were at.
Because she was lying. Okay.
As soon as the phone got back to the boy, my son grabbed it and said, "She's lying, Mom. She's lying." I was in the car beelining it, but this woman was trying to ascertain if she could take the kids, and
it's real. And now it is realer in Arizona, California, and Texas. But guess what? I think Ohio, Minnesota, these other states.
The reality is, it's anywhere.
It's anywhere in America.
There are access to just different things.
And there is, child
one of the biggest,
and sex trafficking.
One of the biggest pipelines for sex trafficking goes through. Where's the big tall
Minnesota?
Missouri.
Oh yeah.
The big point, the arch, yeah. St. Louis, Missouri. Sorry. It goes through St. Louis, which is nowhere near anything, but there are ways that people do this stuff. So we just need to be mindful, because I'll tell you what, the moment that I got that, I knew I ran. I was like, I had to get in my car and get over there, because this woman was trying to do something.
But we've experienced stuff like this before.
Mm-hmm.
We've had friends, movie theaters, even at Costco when they were shopping. Like, you got to keep your eyes on your children. I told you, spiritual warfare has been going on for a while. And this stuff that's coming up with these celebrities, it is not a lie. And it's 35 times worse than you could ever imagine. It is the entire system. Pluto Capricorn is bringing and it's lifting up the veil so you guys can see the truth.
And Lisa just said her daughter is a Libra sun and Venus in the 12th.
Oof.
You said it. She turns 10 in 8 days.
Wow. Yeah. No, definitely. And just, protect. You know what I mean? But Lisa, we talked about it. Mars and Cancer, protect those babies, protect that house. Because, it's just, it is really, remember I told you, it is spiritual warfare.
And
Okay.
Aaron was talking about commentary about Libra Mars. I'm not exactly sure what in context that was.
What did he say?
He said, I had some commentary on Libra Mars.
Oh, okay. Well, share it. And I think that it's interesting because when you think of, there was one more rapper, and it was so funny because I was going to bring this up. It's Eminem, it's Future, and there was one more, but all three of them, what do they rhyme about? They rhyme a lot about relationships, right? Eminem was always talking about his ex-wife and his mother, right? And dissing other people. That's what Mars and Libra does. Future, he's always talking about relationships and getting girls high and this and that, and wanting to take out Russell Wilson. Sierra, I think, has it, or maybe she has Venus and Libra. But it's really wild. But there was one more rapper, and I'll put up my poll. You guys, let me know who's your favorite Libra MC. Right? I have to get the fifth one, but the top four are Black Thought, Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Snoop Dogg. Who would you pick out of those four? That's a hard list. Who do you think is the best? Pure bars. I may have to go with Eminem.
Yeah, I was just about to say Eminem. I really think that he.
But actually, at the same time, it's hard because to me, I think Black Thought has been he's kind of pulled away. But it's real close. Black Thought, Eminem. But I don't even know if Eminem is Eminem anymore. So that's a whole nother conversation. And these are the things that I talked about with Mr. Ryan Railsback. I mean, we got into some deep stuff. So it's going
to be a lot of fun. So basically, you have to come. This is a new thing for us. You have to come. You have to tell us how you like it. So what Eric has done is pre-recorded, and we're going to be doing a live premiere of the recording. And both
7 p.m. Eastern. We'll both be in the chat.
Both Eric and Ryan will be in the chat. We'll be typing away.
Live
we'll
questions,
be answering questions as it's going on live. We need to see how this works, if you guys like it. But this is going to be an amazing show. If you're anything into some of these crazy things that are going on, you're going to love it. This
but
is
also,
a show
but
to
also,
watch.
It's also real deep because you get to hear the perspective from someone who went through mind control. His father was in the military, and he went through a lot of things, and just even being taken away from his mother. So a lot of trauma.
Just a lot of stuff.
It's heavy.
Starting from months old.
Yeah.
Months
so
old.
You don't want to miss this.
And he's, So let me see now. Lisa's saying it. Yeah, there's sex trafficking things in North Carolina. And the Rocky Mountain area, or the Smoky Mountain area, I guess that's what it is there, not Rocky Mountain. Let's see. We've got, Aaron said his childhood best friend had Mars and Libra. He created a conflict in our relationship. Oh, I saw those earlier. Sorry. He created a conflict in the relationship instead of coming to him about it. On the positive note, he came in between me and someone and I was about to get in a fight with. He was diplomatic and can stop a fight before it happened. Yeah,
they can be strong diplomats. And, Mars and Libra, they can be the aggressive bargaining, person and negotiator. This is also good for trades and acquisitions. Mars Libra is definitely talented at business, you guys. Okay. Think of that. They really are talented at business, the prosecuting or defense attorney. If you need a divorce lawyer, you'd be like, hey, before I hire you, what's your birth chart? I'd be like, are you Mars and Libra? And let me tell you something. I see a future where stuff like that will actually be discussed and be relevant in 2040, 2035. Like, where you will be like, I'm working with this person because I know they have Venus in Pisces and they could be the best spiritual guru for me. Or I'm working with this person because their moon is in Scorpio and I need that empathic healer, or, the best Reiki. And by the way, getting back to, I forgot who said it earlier with the Scorpio moon comment. Just remember, the moon is in its fall in Scorpio. So for all of us this weekend, we have to, any emotions that come up after this eclipse, we got to integrate it, but then purge, detox, and release it. When the moon's in Scorpio, if we hold on to the emotions, it can really affect the colon, the prostate, the ovaries. Like, it is all the elimination organs. Like, if you have it natally, you have got to release the emotions because you can get cancer. Like, Scorpio is fixed water. It is so intense, right? I got 2 Scorpio moons and I let them scream and yell because I know they got to get it out. And they can cry like at a drop of a dime. These kids could be acting like movie stars. I mean, they could just like, and cry. Like, you know what I mean? It can be annoying as parents sometimes, but it's healthy to get those emotions out. You cannot keep them inside. It is creating toxins. Because think about Scorpio, ruled by Mars and the secondary ruler, Pluto. So always remember, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces are 3 of the most complex signs because they have the co-rulers. Mars and Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter, Neptune. Okay, so there's heavy karmas with those 3 signs. Scorpio is here really to break generational curses. Aquarius is usually paying off karmas. And then Pisces, it's the end of the road. And what's the challenge with Pisces is that they hold the energy from all 12 signs. It's like their last life, the end of the road. So a lot of times they can get into mirroring other people and other energies because Pisces holds all 12 energies. And that's where they can get into the fog, illusion, delusion, escapism, deception, and confusion. Okay? So it's really fascinating, those 3 energies. And you think about the Jupiter and Neptune, and Jupiter in Pisces is very different from Jupiter and Sag. Jupiter and Sag is more dogmatic, the beliefs, the wisdom, the law, the religious dogmatic law. Jupiter Pisces, it's going to be more of the spiritual healer, spiritual guru, shaman, teacher. Okay. So like in the future, 2030 or 2040, you'd be like, oh, I only work with gurus and shamans that have Jupiter and Scorpio or Jupiter and Pisces. And then that means you come to Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology, with my Jupiter and Scorpio. You're in good hands. That's why we're all here tonight. My Jupiter Scorpio.
So Lisa Brady said that her favorites are Eminem and Snoop.
Okay.
And Aaron said that isn't Snoop a Gemini?
No. That's Kanye West. That's Tupac. That's Andre 3000. You can go back and look at Gemini season. I put up the post. No, the Libras are, I have to get the 5th one. But the Libras are Snoop, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Black Thought. And there's a 5th one. But the 5th one, whoever I get, is nowhere as good as those 4.
And Jen said that Jen Diaz said she would pick Wayne.
You pick Lil Weezy?
Yeah, can you give us some Lil Wayne? No, you don't do.
Weezy baby is yo, Sean Carter. Why didn't you pick Weezy for the Super Bowl? I can't really do his voice, but like it's F Weezy baby. You got to get in the mood.
Sometimes I guess it maybe in certain moods I've heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm joking, like I have to be kind of playing. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
But he's got that distinct like voice, like Weezy baby.
Okay, so Lisa Bray said Mars and Libra, Snoop. I think that's what he's saying. I don't know. What show is that? Is that show? I don't know what. I'm sorry, Lisa. I got a little backed up. I'm not sure what you're saying. Coco Lock says, "What's up with this moon? The M with the little." The moon's
in Scorpio.
Scorpio moon. Yeah. Sorry, I got
Virgo is the
I don't know
the
all
M
the
with the leg cross.
I should know them all.
Yeah. And Scorpio is the
I
stinger.
should know them all. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Coco Locks asked us what's up with the Scorpio moon.
It's just, well, today it
Yeah.
was in a grand water trine. It was conjunct Venus and trining
The
Saturn.
EMTs and emergency services are going crazy.
Well, okay, because it's a Scorpio moon. And so this is when you can get domestic violence Friday, Saturday night. You can get jealous rage, kidnapping, abductions. You can get, so remember, Cancer, they black out and they're the number one killers. They kill everybody in the whole room. The whole house is a bloodbath. Scorpio is domestic violence and really like kidnapping, abduction. Pisces is the drug overdose. So the water signs have the most intense energies with that. But the Scorpio moon, it's like very like, it could be self-brooding. And it can deal with intense emotions and feelings and depressions. That's why you got to release it and purge it. You got to put on that music and just like, yell it out and shake it out. You got to move, because fixed is like in that container. You got to be more mutable and let it out, release it. Okay.
So just picking up on that, Coco Lock said that in the city, she notices sirens during certain times too, nonstop. I wonder if it's on the city is the city on a ley line. My city is quiet now, but just had a hurricane, so people are exhausted.
Well, also, what happened to that toxic spray in Atlanta, Coco Locks? That chemical spray, I saw people on Instagram saying that it was burning their throats. What was that? The chemical spill in Atlanta too. I'm telling you, right now, the Southeast is going through it. Ugh.
Sia, she's
Yes.
changing the subject. Sia is Mars in Sagittarius.
Mars in Sagittarius is really good for sports, you guys. Oh my gosh. Mars in Libra could be good for tennis. Mars in Sagittarius, football, basketball, the UFC, kickboxing, horseback riding. But it is Sagittarius is the god of war. Mars in Sagittarius can be very... it can be indignant with its arrogance and be so mean and blunt when it wants to be. Like, I mean, it can be like, oof, but Mars in Sagittarius can be also that Don Juan energy. The men and the women, they can be very like sexy or appealing. And you know what I mean? Mars Sagittarius, like the women would be very attracted to the Mars and Sagittarius men, like the boyfriend. But remember, Jupiter is your husband, ladies. The Mars is the guy that you're just like, but can get you in trouble. Don't make a baby with the okay? That's wrong. You make a baby with the and you'd be like 18 years like, turns into a okay? So
Aaron Anderson said the Geminis are really good with their words.
I mean, think of the Gemini MCs. I mean, forget about Prince, but just Kanye West, Andre 3000, Tupac, Notorious Big.
Yeah, Andre is my favorite.
I mean, just think about those guys, though. The lyricist, Andre is a big, but his flute album was a joke. Like, that was not good. That he did one night high in the basement in California. That was terrible. I'm sorry. But I do love Andre, and he was a great actor too. Remember in Four Brothers? He was great in that movie.
Let's see now. Coco Lux said that she's.
You guys do realize Hollywood is dead, though, right? The music industry is dead. So they're gonna create new platforms, new ways of being paid fairly in new entertainment. You guys are not going to recognize this world. What I saw in Coma is going to start to manifest, and by things will be integrated, I think, by 2032. But we are going to have free energy. We're going to have. I mean, this stuff me and Ryan talked about. Like it's going to be like the Jetsons, flying cars. It's going to be a whole new world. Shoot, human beings may be flying by
I'm ready to just
2040.
Like,
my wings are coming out. She can tell you she's been feeling my wings are coming out on my back. You're going to see by 2040, it's going to be like, I'm going to take off. It's going to be wild. But
I'm just going to be holding on to his waist.
Yeah, she's going to fly on my back.
Anyways. Let's see now. Where
she needs to fly to the kitchen so I can still get a drink. This is empty. Why? I don't understand. I look in here. There's nothing. Put it on my hand. There's nothing coming out. What is wrong? The Modern Woman. Did you watch the Modern Family? They canceled that series. I was very distraught and upset. But the Modern Woman does not replenish the cup. What is wrong with her? I don't understand. Maybe her Rahu is in the wrong place. Maybe that is it. I don't know. Maybe I have to cut off chicken and have her have chicken, dancing chicken in the home or something. I don't.
So, Kokolak said that. Let's see. Her and Lisa are talking about.
Did she say Atlanta? Is Atlanta okay with that chemical spray?
Yeah, I said Atlanta is about 100 degrees right now. Yeah.
California, San Francisco is going to be like 100.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow.
San Francisco to get that hot.
They said 97 tomorrow. Yeah, the weather is wild, y'all.
It used to not ever.
No, it's not an accidente.
It's
not an accidente.
Let's see. Lisa Brady said Mars 29 degrees, Aquarius 8th house.
Mars 29 degrees, Aquarius 8th house. This is why you're here and why you love galactic astrology. See, Mars in Aquarius, oof, yeah, an 8th house. Listen, the Aquarius men may love you, may love your Pisces Aries self, but they, Aquarius, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm a Virgo and I'm a nice guy, but Aquarius men can be some under the table, weird, bizarre freaks. They're not always the nicest guys. They're good guys. Don't get me wrong. I got a good Aquarius homeboy, and he's actually a good guy.
And
but
remember, everything has its low and high vibration and expression.
But whatever's in the 8th house, right? We're dealing with sex, abuse, power, control, manipulation, and then you got Mars there. So, and the sign in 8th house, if you guys don't know, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, risings could be attracted to Lisa. So she has to watch out though, because that Mars in Aquarius, that's a little freaky nasty energy.
Freaky nasty.
Freaky nasty.
Freaky nasty in the bedroom or freaky nasty just in life in general?
Both.
Oh.
Mars in Aquarius 8th house, they were at a Diddy party.
Oh, no. You don't need that kind of freaky nasty.
No.
You need the pared down crude freaky nasty like what I bring.
Oh my God. Yeah, so
I don't bring nothing freaky nasty.
Yeah, but just remember, we still got 4 kids though. But
I do something. I don't know. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, watch yourself.
We veering off. We veering off.
Well, I'm saying you getting into places you don't want to get into.
No, I really don't. So. I don't. That's for Aaron over here. Aaron will sit up here. Aaron, you could go to those places for us, darling.
Okay.
So Aaron's been working on letting go of grudges. His
Mars
good. Is in Scorpio.
Oh,
that
Lord.
Friendship with the Libra transformed his life.
But what's your sun sign, bro? You still ain't give me your sun and moon.
Bring it down. We need the big 3.
Because then I can
Aaron
really
Anderson.
explain
what's
things.
happening.
But Mars, so you have Mars and Scorpio in the 1st house. That's like you could sit up to 3-4 in the morning going through my channel watching astrology videos. Like Mars and Scorpio 1st house, you are like the occult knowledge investigator and detective. But the emotions can be very intense, and you got to burn off that energy.
Oh, Truth Life Coaching is
Hey,
here.
Truth Life Coaching.
And
what's up, my friend?
She said, "Hi, y'all.
What's up, lady?
Hey, how are you?"
We're actually about to get off soon, but you missed a fun time. I've been performing all night, doing voices and acting and characters and stuff.
Oh, it's been a fun evening.
You got to make sure you watch the replay. On the replay.
Okay.
Took Lisa Brady to Jamaica. We've been everywhere.
Lisa Brady has dated an Aquarius man for 3 years.
Uh-oh. Was he a little freaking nasty? Those Aquarius men. So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I don't want anybody to take this personal. I have seen a lot of men, sometimes the women, but I'm going to say a lot of men air signs. Just the men air signs can sometimes get into some extracurricular activities and relationships. They can cheat. I'm not saying all. Please don't mistake me. But I've seen many. Okay, I'm giving you a little inside scoop, inside information, because the fellas, we talk. The ladies, you think you know, but you don't know. But so, and I haven't seen their charts, so I would have to see the aspects to really tell you why. But in general, out of all the signs, those air sign fellas, woo, yeah. Okay. So, but that's it. I mean, any other questions or comments? And listen, enjoy the Scorpio moon. Sunday night, the moon will go to Sagittarius. And just remember, it's going to get quickly as it goes in there. Saturday, Monday, it's going to square Saturn and Pisces. Okay.
So Coco Locks is saying that there's that bio lab down there in Atlanta, that this is their third time with a chemical spill.
That is absurd.
It's related to the hurricane. But like, what were the other two times?
Yeah, because
she had to wear her mask, her eyes and throat, and with headaches.
I know. I saw people. They were burning.
How do people do this 3 times? Like, this.
That's not an accident.
We know that there's something really wrong, because for a bio lab to have done something once, okay, a mistake can happen. Twice, what the heck is going on? 3 times, your ass needs to be shut down. There should be that's done.
And that's very dangerous.
I don't even know how it was allowed to go on.
But peep this, just like what happened in Ohio, you guys, that's very dangerous, because they will tell you, oh, be careful, wear a mask. You have no idea how that's affecting your skin, your lungs, your throat, your eyes.
And the thing about masks is they're not nearly as airtight. Yeah. Masks are more about your stuff not coming out to somebody. And you think about it, doctors wear masks when they go into surgery. And so it's in order to make sure that anything from their mouth does not get into the open cuts of the patient. Yeah. An air mask is not, a mask is not airtight. We're walking around with these masks acting like some sort of microscopic, airborne, undetectable, unseeable virus is going to be stopped by this little
it doesn't work that
thing.
way.
That's not going to do anything, and it's not going to stop biochemicals from getting all into your throat, mouth.
Yeah, Atlanta's got to do a better job with that. That's sad, and I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's horrible.
Plus, what just spilled in Ohio, that's crazy. God bless Ohio. Their food supply, they've been under attack the last year and a half, let alone the food nationwide. I told you, spiritual warfare, you guys. But listen, Libra season, we got to find the harmony and peace. And this is the time with the Libra South Node to January 11th. As a collective, we have got to value, right? That's the thing. They value the relationships, Venus, Libra, Venus, Mars. They value debate. They are great negotiators and debaters. But we have to value ourselves as a collective with the South Node. Take advantage of this Aries North Node. For us as individuals, we all have to walk into our Aries energy. Aries doesn't ask questions. They just go and get it done. And then afterwards, they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on your toe, but I had to go save that cat out of the tree. Meow.
Our girl Audra is here.
Hey, Audra. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed it.
Audra, you're the best.
Hope you enjoyed your birthday yesterday and had a good one. And definitely reach out. I'll send you that email for the solar return and all that good stuff. But listen,
Audra,
it's time for self-love.
Make sure that you tune in for our next live.
All of you guys. Monday night.
Sports Kid is also here.
Yeah. Please, Monday night, please join us live, 7 p.m. Eastern, for a world premiere of a recorded Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast, episode 254, with Ryan Railsback, a young spiritual giant, psychic, Reiki master, MK Ultra experiencer. This is a powerful episode. This is the first time I'm doing the recorded episode premiering it live, and Ryan and I will be live in the chat with you guys watching
be really, really good,
So
guys.
we're very excited.
I'm hoping, because he's been having these amazing guests, and it's a catch-22. He pre-records it because sometimes you want certain conversation to go uninterrupted so that you're going to hit all the different points and things. But we also miss being able to talk to you. So this is going to kind of give us the best of both worlds. And we're going to have Ryan on. So you could be watching it and asking him questions on what he's talking about and so forth. Because this is a near 2-hour thing. And I'm telling you, if you haven't seen him, go look him up. He's on YouTube, but you want to look him up on Instagram as well. YouTube, he has some of his longer things where he has a whole thing where he talks about his MK Ultra history. He also has different videos where he's talking about all sorts of spiritual things. I may even be signing up to take his Hermetic training. He's a psychic. He is really amazing. He does really spot on things. I'll tell you, some of his readings that he does, these little minute things, like as soon as he says them, I'm like, yep, that's it.
Yeah, he psychically taps in.
No, he is tapping into.
But he psychically taps into the energy, right, of the higher selves of some of the famous people and celebrities and all different walks of life. And he does it some on the show, but it's really powerful and deep. But I just want you guys to come and join us. If you can't make it exactly at 7, come whenever you can. But please come Monday night.
She's gonna miss it, but she's gonna watch it. She's doing a singing bowl meditation from 7 to 9.
That's
p.m.
great.
Are you actually doing the singing bowls, or are you? Because she said you have to be there to prep before. So, that's really interesting.
Okay,
Audra.
go Audra. Go Audra.
Yeah.
Go Audra.
Woo.
I'm excited, but this is going to be fun. And then
share that with us.
And I also want to announce that also I'll be back on Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern again for episode 255, talking about the Libra rising and the sun and really getting to the Venus and Libra energy with Valeria Sophia. So that is going to be amazing. Some of my guests who've been on during the summer as I started redoing the podcast, and I've had a bunch of amazing guests. I have a lot of them coming back on live October, November, and December. So stay tuned. And October is filled with amazing guests. And guess who's coming live? And maybe you saw the guest, Unmute with Priya. Priya Sudarsanam will be coming on, I think it's October 15th live. We already did a recorded episode. This is someone who I personally know and worked with. She's a speech pathologist. She helps people unmute. She does QHHT. She does Akashic Records, so much stuff. Come live and watch that. I think I'll let you know. You'll see. I'll put up the graphic and everything. Always go to my community page, you guys. That's where I update and let you know who's coming, when they're coming. And please sign up for Astrological Coffee Talk with Eric. This Friday, October 11th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 70 minutes via Zoom, only $11. We're looking at Diddy's chart. Sean Combs. Sean Carter, I did in the last Coffee Talk. You missed that one. You should have come. That was a good one. When I did the Libra solar eclipse, we did Jay-Z's chart. That was deep. But Sean Combs' chart, okay? So I will see you guys. I won't see you Monday night, but I'll be in the chat. Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern with Ryan Railsback.
So, yes. So, who just asked me? Truth Life Coaching just asked me who, and let me...
Rayyan.
I'm putting it in here.
Railsback is Raelsbek. Ryan Railsback. And you can see him on Instagram.
Yes, so
it's a great episode. His father worked for the
together. You'll find him.
Yeah, Ryan Railsback. His father worked for the military and was like a very important pilot. It's just a great episode and great story, and we talk about everything. Okay.
Let me see. Where are we at?
But we're getting ready to go.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. There's so much. I'm sorry. Audra talked about that she's doing the singing bowl stuff at a rehab place, and it's really cool. And they have horses there. That's such an amazing therapy process to bring the horses.
We are family.
Into that
Audra,
healing.
we love
That's
horses.
awesome.
And it was very healing for me. She planned a great excursion. And to be honest with you, this was soon after I came home from the hospital, and I was a little scared. I didn't know if I could get on the horse. But I made it on the horse, and even though the place was janky and ghetto, I was terrible. Sorry. But it was such a healing experience for me.
I learned not to use Groupon. Unfortunately, they used to be better, I guess.
But now Groupon is not.
Now they're like all the people that basically.
But then we went to a great place in Tucson. And we had the best Christmas vacation ever.
Tanku Verde.
And they have a horse farm. They treat their horses like gold. Yes. And we rode the horse because, Audra, I told you, I grew up riding horses in the summer. And I even won competitions. I came in first place 2 years in a row in horseback riding competitions. I'm pretty versatile. Y'all, there's a lot y'all don't know about me. Lisa, you didn't know about all my comedy characters and voices. I bet you all didn't know that I was a horseback rider. Competition, jumping and cantering. I was doing it up.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that the horses seem a little skinny. I have a problem when I see animals that look like they're not being.
Oh no, this place was terrible. And the trail was so bad, the horses almost fell with us on them. They didn't clear any of the path. I get it. Like, a trail can be a little bumpy, but they had way too many rocks. And it's not like they're not there all the time. They can clear the trail a little bit. I mean, it was dangerous. I'm going to be honest, because one of the horses with our kid on it almost fell over. It was really absurd.
So Aaron's asking a question, but listen, Aaron, we keep asking you a question and you're not answering.
Yeah, what's your sun and moon?
It's kind of like why you keep asking us questions and you don't want to answer us. So we got to have an even exchange, right?
Yeah, keep it real.
Keep it real. What I'm saying? Because I've been totally talking to you the whole night and you're not ever answering me. So let's
be fair.
We can't be back and forth.
Let's be Libra.
I don't play those kind of relationships. He wants us to answer stuff about Mars and Scorpio in the first house. Come on now.
Oh no, we don't know your sun and moon. We don't know your sun and moon. We don't know your sun and moon. Don't get wifey upset. Don't get wifey upset.
I just think that maybe this is why you don't have committed relationships.
Listen, you didn't upset.
It's all good, but
you done upset a Venus in Aquarius. Ooh, she friendly till she ain't friendly.
I'm real chill, baby, until I'm not. Trust me, my kids have learned that.
Oh God.
He's learned it on a few occasions, but you know what? He and I don't really fight too much, and if we do, it's very short-lived.
Yeah, it is very short-lived. But
I'm gonna make it do what it's gonna do, baby.
But there could be one more fight tonight because I don't have anything in my drink. It's dry.
Okay, let me go get. I need to go get this man.
It is like a desert.
Would you like the pomegranate drink?
I live in a desert, but this is desert. She deserted my drink. I don't. Oh my goodness. Maybe her K2 is in a water sign because the water is cut off and separate. Is her K2 is in Cancer. She has caused me tongue cancer with nothing to drink, no beverage. Where is my beverage? All right, we gotta go.
All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Have a great rest of your Saturday night, and listen, tomorrow the moon will go to Sagittarius around 8 p.m. Eastern, and just if you can, spend some time in nature, ground, do a good meditation before you go to bed tonight, and actually, if you've never done it, try putting one of these under your pillow.
And Aaron, I look forward to seeing you another day. So.
Yeah, Aaron, please come back. Matter of fact, next episode we'll answer your Mars and Scorpio for you.
Yeah, we're gonna make you wait.
We're gonna make you wait, Aaron. When you gotta share your sun and moon. We got love for you. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun. But seriously, try sleeping with crystals under your bed. It really can help.
Yes.
But set
And
the
sometimes
intention.
I even put it right here on my heart.
Yeah.
I lay on my back.
But remember,
you
guys, nowhere in our lives are we victims. We're not victims in the physical 3D realm, and we're surely not victims in the spiritual realm. You are empowered. Speak it, but speak kindly to yourself, about yourself, 24/7, 365. You are worth it, and you are loved. And I love all you guys.
Yes.
You know I do.
Thank you guys.
And I'll see you at Coffee Talk, but I'll be here live.
Thank you.
I'll be here live at the chat. Oh, and tomorrow, somewhere in the afternoon, evening, we are going to do a test just to make sure the streaming and the stuff live works. So I'll probably stream live and comment. It'll be just like 15 minutes. I'm going to just do probably the Libra moon. So if you want to watch that, I'll be, chatting. Maybe we'll be here chatting for 15 minutes with the Libra moon because we just want to do a test before Monday night.
We'll see how my speed typing works.
Yeah, we'll see her speed type. But remember, Pisces Mercury. So if she has typos, forgive her.
Yeah.
She's going to have
them.
them.
Get off my back and don't bother me.
Yeah, she's going to have them.
Stuff happens.
Just forgive her.
Not everybody can be perfect.
She's going to have them. Okay, then we
okay.
move the thing over.
That's okay.
Okay, so let's log us.
Anyways,
let's sign us out.
All right, guys.
Up there.
We will talk
all right,
later.
Episode 253, Venus and Mars and Libra season. I rhyme for a reason. These rhyming heathens, they need to be put in prison for the verbal treason because they're not mentally pleasing. Eric Taylor.
Good
Complete
night.
BigEAstro.
Bye.
Later.